Well, I wasn't expecting to make this video today, but look what came in the mail. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how to put this ACERBIS skid plate on a 2022 RMZ 250. So I don't know if you know, but I traded my KTM for this 2022 RMZ 250, and the guy I traded it for, he didn't give me the skid plate, nor did he give me any of the map tune things or the the plug that connects to the ECM. So, well, before we get the skid plate on, I got to move it out to the middle and get my tools ready. So let's do that real quick. So I don't know if you can hear me. I just got some new microphones, but yeah, I got this literally the other day, like I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and it's April, but I haven't posted anything on what I ride really, and it's mostly motocross, a little bit of trail stuff, but this thing does not come with the skid plate like I would have wanted it to. So I ordered one to put on, and it came early, so sweet. Okay. No stand, no real stand. Go with the triangle stand. Let's get this package opened up. So here it is. Here's the skid plate. I ordered it in black and white. That was just the one that I thought looked best and also the cheapest too. So that's another thing. All right. Skid plate, and I think maybe a linkage protector. Hopefully, pretty nice. Still has the stuff from when they drilled it out, I guess. Whatever. Pick that up later. We also got what looks like a bag of hardware and stickers. Hardware, stickers, instructions, and that looks like about it to me. I just got that bag torn open, and it does come with hardware, thank God. So we have a sticker, which will be going somewhere on here. I'm not really sure yet. We have, I think this might be the linkage protector, if I'm not mistaken. Instructions, our hardware, which is not as much as I thought it was going to be, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. And the actual skid plate itself, which is pretty nice. So what we got to do first, according to this instruction sheet, is remove the original water pump and ignition plate / guards, which are these right here, which aren't doing very much at all. There's one on the other side too, so let's get that undone real quick. So what I found out what you need is a 5/16 or 8mm. They're pretty much the same thing. Driver or impact set, it doesn't matter, but you might need an impact to break these bolts off, because if you've been riding the bike long enough, they are probably pretty crusted on, and it's 5/16 for both sides. So let's go ahead and rip those off real quick. Let's just take a quick gander at my very professional camera setup, since I don't have a tripod. I'm just leaning my phone up against this oil, and yeah, now let's get them off. Well, it's good that we replaced at least one of them, because this one is currently cracked. It probably wouldn't have lasted very long with how I ride. So, well, I guess that makes the purchase a little bit better. So let's get this cleaned up real quick before I put the actual skid plate on. Now that we got the frame cleaned up for the skid plate ready to go, let's attach the two parts. It looks like we have to attach this to the actual black part using C and D, which is this and this. So let's do that real quick. We're going to be using a 5/32 or 1/4. 1/4 will cut it for the little Allen keys on putting this together. Now that we got all this together as one piece, fortunately, little brackets aren't straight, but I don't really care. Nice and hand tight. There's no specs or anything for this. But yeah, once you get that on, go ahead and go to the next step, which is, it looks like putting the spacers, which are these, into the black part of the skid guard and attaching them to the bike. And one part of the skid guard looks like it attaches to the frame somewhere, but I'm not really sure where that is. After a little bit of effort and a little bit of hole clearing modification, if you will, I was able to get both spacers on either side because they go behind it, I guess, and kind of keep it off the frame. I was able to get it on, and what you have to do for these skid plates is put it over the frame like connection in the back, and it's kind of a pain. And also they're only held in by 2 bolts, I guess. So it left one space open, so I re-threaded the one from the original guard down there and just left it in, give it a little torque. So let's get this all the way torqued down on both sides and give it a look when I'm done. And if you're wondering about what drill I use, this is just a 5/16, just multi-material bit, and you kind of have to walk it around because the holes on the skid plate aren't the best, and they're kind of shaped weird. So I just kind of gave it a little cleanup on both sides and made the installation of the spacers 100 times easier because I was struggling to get them on, even with a pair of clamps. But yeah. Now that our beautiful brand new skid plate is on, let's do the most important part of the whole installation: putting the sticker somewhere. Now what I'm thinking is, since these plastics are, pretty decent, I could get a quick sanding on them and put graphics on. So I think I'm going to hold off on putting the sticker, this one, on the bike anywhere. I think I'm going to throw it on my stand or on my toolbox. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just 2 bolts, taking off the old stuff and lining everything up, and it went on pretty easy. It took me like half an hour to do everything front to back. So yeah, let's get a little montage of what it looks like now. Well, if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. I'm hoping to get some more videos of riding this thing because I just got a GoPro. And stay tuned for more basic maintenance and maybe some Go Fast Goody mod videos for this RMZ. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.